Mr. Varadkar hinted that the Prime Minister's draft EU withdrawal agreement could be reopened, but she would have to sacrifice Northern Ireland as a consequence. He proposed reinstating the Northern Ireland-only backstop, which was scrapped in October, to replace the UK-wide customs union option that plagues Mrs May's attempts to secure the approval of MPs for her Brexit deal. The Irish Prime Minister implored Mrs May to change her approach to the Brexit talks with only 21 days left in the process. Speaking to reporters in Dublin, Mr Varadkar said, "I think we have made a lot of compromises already. And what is not evident is what the UK government is offering to the European Union and Ireland should they wish us to make any further compromises. I think it requires a change of approach by the UK government to understand that Brexit is a problem of their own creation. What was agreed was already a compromise. They have failed to secure ratification of this, so it should be a question of what they are now willing to offer us. We have received no offer from them as to what they would give us in return for any changes, offering Britain the opportunity to revert to the Northern Ireland-only backstop." He added, "We were and remain happy to apply the backstop only to Northern Ireland if they want to go back to that." Leo Varadkar urged Theresa May to reconsider Northern Ireland-only backstop to break impasse. Image Getty. Mr Varadkar claimed a poll published on Friday claimed that a majority in Northern Ireland are supportive of the backstop in its current state. He said, "If Northern Ireland is in favour of the backstop, why would the House of Commons go against the wishes of the people of Northern Ireland?" The survey, published in the Irish Times, shows 67% of people in Northern Ireland would be happy to remain in the EU's single market and customs union after Brexit. Mr Varadkar's intervention came after Mrs May delivered a warning shot to MPs during a speech in Leave voting, northern fishing town Grimsby. The Prime Minister told MPs that Britain may never leave the EU if they reject her deal once again next Tuesday. She also warned Brussels it must play its part in resolving the deadlock, just as MPs will face a big choice next week. The EU has to make a choice too, she said. "We are both participants in this process. It is in the European interest for the UK to leave with a deal. We are working with them, but the decisions that the European Union makes over the next few days will have a big impact on the outcome of the vote."